What's going on, guys? It's Coach D back with another sports review. I'm going to break down how the Clippers suck and why they suck in two different segments. And we're going to look at it offensively and defensively. The two reasons that the Clippers suck offensively is because of their corners and their spacing. By corners, I mean that the Dallas Mavericks are implementing a defense with Jason Kidd where they are putting 3 or 4 bodies in the paint. They are making the Clippers say, if you are going to get in the paint, you are going to get double teamed. You are going to have 3 people challenging you when you get in here. It is not going to be easy in the paint. We're going to leave your shooters that are standing in the corner wide open. And when we look at these clips, I want you to look at the people in the corner. So let's start off here. We have PG, who's been getting a lot of heat in this series, especially after his Game 3 performance. He did not play well at all. But I want you to notice here. He's dribbling the ball, right? Notice how many people are in the paint. We got 2 people in the paint. We got Kyrie looking at PG. It's almost like PG is against the whole defense right now. And I want you to look and pay attention to, one, look at Norman Powell in the corner. Look at Amir Coffey. No one is guarding Amir Coffey in the corner. And PG, instead of swinging this ball to James Harden and James Harden firing this thing off to Amir Coffey and maybe Mason Plumlee setting a screen on Luka so he can't get to Amir by the time that ball gets there, what's going on? PG is just going to take a contested mid-range shot. Brick. That is not good offense. Coming here again, I want you to notice something. James Harden's trying to run pick and roll. He has Lively. He's going to get by at Lively very easily. But notice how many people are in the paint. How is this possible? Look at Russell Westbrook. Look at Terrence Mann. They're not guarding them from 3, especially Russell Westbrook. There's not anybody within a mile of Russell Westbrook. And what does James do? He drives in and he tries to kick it in Amir because Kyrie was sagging, but Kyrie is close enough to Amir to contest this shot. That is not a good shot, especially when you have Russell Westbrook wide open. A miss. We're going the other way. Here we go again. Russ is going to be, driving down the lane. He's coming down super fast. But notice once again, how many people are in the paint? How congested is this paint? Look at Amir Coffey. Look at James Harden, especially Amir Coffey. You are butt naked, wide open. And Russ doesn't see it. And guess what it leads to? A turnover. You're running through an army in the paint. If the Clippers continue to play this way and they don't pass to the people that are wide open in the corner, and it's usually the person that Luka's guarding, right? If they continue to do that and not pass to the person in the corner, then they are just playing 4-on-5 type of basketball, sometimes 3-on-5 type of basketball, and just chucking up bad, inefficient shots, driving into a packed paint, and it's just really nuking the offense. You have got to hit people that are standing wide open, and those people need to make those shots and they need to go sit down. Another reason why the Clippers suck is their spacing. The Clippers already have Ivica Zubac who, does not space the floor, so you're already going to have somebody in the middle. But the other 4 guys, sometimes they're just either running around or standing around, not being available for a pass. And what that allows is for the Dallas Mavericks to essentially double team or play 5-on-4 defense because everybody isn't spaced out properly. One thing that I really like about the Mavericks is that they space the floor very, very well. If they already tell you, if you're not dunking the ball, you need to be on the 3-point line. And that provides for excellent spacing. But you're going to notice here with the Clippers, every time, in these clips, there's somebody not standing where they're supposed to be. So here we got Paul George. He's leading a 5-on-4 fast break. Luka is trailing the play. And notice, first of all, Kawhi is wide open already because they don't guard the corners, right? And then number 2, notice Terrence Mann. Why cut here? Why run the baseline as if you're going to catch a lob over PJ Washington? Why not just stand in the corner? That way, if PG decides to drive or, swing it to Harden, then you'll be wide open for a three. PJ Washington wouldn't be allowed to just stand here in the paint and deter PG from driving, right? And double team him. He would have been able to pass you the ball. But instead, because you're doing that, PG runs right into a double team. He jumps up in the air, throws this crazy pass to Kawhi, who jumps up on bad knees and just throws the ball back in bounds. And guess what that leads to? A transition turnover and a Derrick Jones Jr. dunk. Coming up again, we got PG on Josh Green. I like that matchup. PG likes that matchup. But notice, look at Kawhi. Why are you just standing there under the basket? Why are you now out of bounds, allowing Daniel Gafford to be able to rim protect? If you would have been on the three-point line where you're supposed to be or doing something, setting a screen for Norm or something like that, then Daniel Gafford wouldn't be able to just stand there under the paint. And so notice here, two guys. One, Norman Powell, okay? He's going to cut across here, but now he's not available, right? Now, Norm, why not run to the three-point line instead of just turning around and faking out, run to the three-point line? You would be wide open, but what you're allowing? Luka to just stand in the paint. Then he passes to Kawhi. Kawhi is going to drive in here. Terrence Mann, why not go to the three-point line? You would have been wide open, but instead you're going to let Daniel Gafford just stay in the paint. Norman Powell, why run to the other side of the court again instead of just stand on the three-point line? So Luka will be forced to come guard you. You're wide open if you just stay here. But no, I'm going to run across the court and allow Luka to double-team Kawhi. And guess what it's going to lead to? A turnover. I mean, just ridiculous. And another transition dunk. I mean, the spacing, this stuff is basic for the Clippers. And you can see with the spacing, if you have that type of spacing, you are playing, 4-on-5, 3-on-5 basketball at times because people are not looking for the ball. They're not looking to, stand in on the three-point line, catch a shot, be wide open. They're just running around.